Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're making vegetables in the best possible way, smothered in peanut sauce. We're making Gado Gado, an Indonesian dish which means mix. It can be made with any vegetables that you like really, some boiled eggs, crispy fried tofu or tempeh, and a delicious peanut sauce. This dish would cost somewhere between 1 and 2 quid, and I'm not sure that you could enjoy vegetables any more than this. Let's get into it. For a traditional Gado Gado, you would make the peanut sauce from scratch using deep fried peanuts. If you can find peanuts with the skin on, that would be great, and it would save a lot of time removing the peanuts from the shells like I'm doing here. This process can actually be a little bit long, so if you want to, you can just use peanut butter instead, although the sauce won't have as much of a rich flavour. Now you can either deep fry your peanuts or roast them in the oven. I find roasting them in the oven is easier and less likely to burn your house down. So get those nuts in for 15 to 20 minutes until they are nicely roasted. In Bali, you would use a special pestle and mortar tool to grind down the nuts into a paste. They call this the Barley blender. Again, this can be time consuming, so just use a food processor. Get the nuts in whilst they're still warm, add in 2 cloves of garlic and a chili for some heat. Blitz those up until they are fine, then start to slowly add in water to loosen the mixture. You should see your mixture turn into a paste. Some people like a chunkier or thicker sauce, but it's ideal if the sauce is spoonable. So keep adding water until you get your desired consistency. This is the consistency I finished with. It looks very thin, but we're going to cook this on the hob, so it will thicken up. Now for the veggies, you can pretty much use anything you like, but I was using cabbage, bean sprouts, cucumber, and tomato, which are all great. Adding in something starchy like sweet or normal potato is great to bulk up the dish. Blanch the vegetables until they are al dente, and for the starchy vegetables, you'll need a bit longer. Now let's go back onto the sauce. Get that into a pot and set it on a low heat. If you taste the sauce now, it will be a little bit bitter and bland. In Indonesia, they have a sweet soy sauce called Kecap Manis, but this can be difficult to find in Europe, so as a substitute, we're going to mix 25 ml of light soy sauce and 30 grams of brown sugar. This will make a sweet syrupy soy sauce similar to Kecap Manis. Then add this to the peanut sauce, tablespoon by tablespoon, tasting as you add, until the peanut sauce is as sweet and salty as you like. I ended up using about 4 tablespoons of this mixture, which was nearly the whole thing. Once the sauce is at your desired salt and sweetness level, we're going to add a bit of acidity and freshness with the juice of half a lime. To have with the Gado Gado, you often have fried crispy tofu or tempeh. Today I'm using tempeh, which is a fermented soybean, which has a firmer texture than tofu. Then just fry that in a hot pan with some oil, hit it with some seasoning and cook until it becomes golden, brown and crispy. And now it's time to plate up the dish. Mix up your blanched vegetables with some of the peanut sauce. I actually tried replating this dish as I wasn't completely happy with the first attempt. So this is actually the second attempt with slightly different vegetables and tofu instead of the tempeh. So go on with your blanched vegetables mixed up with some of the peanut sauce. Go on with prawn crackers, raw veggies, crispy tofu or tempeh, a boiled egg, and generously drizzle over that banging peanut sauce. Top with some crushed nuts and enjoy. So this is the second Gado Gado that I made a few days later. After the first one, I had some leftover sauce, and I thought it'd be a shame to waste it, so I made a second Gado Gado. I also wasn't entirely happy about the plating and how it turned out. I feel like this looks a lot better in a bowl. Hopefully it looks better for you on the screen. Back to the other edit. And there we have the finished Gado Gado. I can't wait to get stuck into this. This is good. That sauce is just amazing, really rich and obviously peanutty. It's got a nice chili kick to it, and a nice sweetness and a nice saltiness. What more could you want? You can use these prawn crackers just to soak everything up like that and enjoy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.